No, the 10 means 10 miles per hour, not 100 kilometers. Diamond Tiger, 20 months even though I only subbed 2 weeks ago. That is hacked. 8A platform. Did I play Trains? I tried it before it released a few years ago and just didn't get on with it very much. I think they sent me an email last year about it saying they'd changed it a lot, but I don't know. There's also Run 8, which I've been told is pretty realistic, but obviously graphically can't hold a candle to this, but in terms of what it can... I think it supports multiplayer as well, doesn't it, Run 8? I don't know much about Trains, I've not kept up with it. Really, Rob? That's a bit weird. Derail Valley for the win. Cool beans. Well, we're 3 minutes late. But we got there safely, we didn't smash any red lights and stuff. Brocar, 42 months, thanks for the awesome stream. Thank you for the support, Brocar. In the coming month before Christmas, do you think you might have a crack at Red Dead 2? I don't know. I think that would be the worst time to have a crack at Red Dead 2, Weasel. Simply because in the run-up to Christmas, that's when all the big games come out, like Transport Fever 2 and that kind of thing. I'd be more likely to want to play those. 9,189 action points we got. Hey, look at that. Can pretty much manage to stay under the speed limit for most of it. That's not bad, actually. Should have probably got a bit closer there, but we just tipped over the edge slightly. But that's not a bad profile. Distance driven 43 miles. Three mins on that run is respectable. In fact, it's practically early. It was a bit of a climber in places, and then it sort of dipped and then climbed again. Division 2, Ghost Recon. Yeah, you've got Ghost Recon and Transport Fever 2, which is definitely on my hit list. Planet Zoo, I'm not sure about Planet Zoo. I just don't know if I want to play Planet Zoo. The problem I have with Planet Zoo is I don't really like zoos. So, and I tried, it just feels to me like they're going to take Jurassic World and Planet Coaster and smash them together to create Planet Zoo. It kind of feels like that's what's going to happen. And given how much I'm just not liking zoos very much, I don't think I'm going to want to play it. You heard that Tom Clancy is adding a Battle Royale mode to Rainbow 8 Siege. You mean 6? I don't think that's going to work. I don't think that's going to work, Raven. The maps are nowhere near big enough. I don't think the destructive environment of that game will support a Battle Royale. Exactly, Connor. Return to free roam. Services scheduled to start at 1500. Can you drive it? Wait, what? Wait, what now? You let me walk 6 yards? I thought we agreed that we were going to free roam. What's going on? No! the train! You utter scumbag! Oh my god! It told me to get off, and then I tried to get on, and it just drove and left me. Wow. Wow. The best part about that is it's now going to continue onto a part of the track which doesn't actually exist. Look, it's going to go whee into oblivion. So maybe it's just as well we didn't get on. I don't see any collectibles here. Oh, there's posters over there, though. Let's go this way. So I can get 3 out of this. Oh, they're not posters? Oh, you utter scumbag. Wait, where's this going? Meh. There was a newsstand, what? Oh, that one. You see, I think all the schedule should be shown on the screens. That's way more realistic. Can you, like, move out the way? Really? I'm sure that's appreciated by everybody. Oh no, I fell off. Not much going on here. As usual, there's like hardly any trains in service. Not one poster at Leeds, can you believe it? Not one. Can we get on board this? Oh my god. I can't get out. Obviously I can't climb here. It's way too high. And there's the nearest step. Oh, it's not lit up. It must be out of service. Wait, is this a mail train? It's just like loads of mail cars in it? It's got no local on it. There's no point getting on the train, this is not going anywhere, is it? Look. See, this is where they should be hiding things. This would be really difficult to find some stuff if they hid it like this. Why is that door locked? It's a third-class car. What, standing room only? You see, that skybox really lets it down. I mean, the clouds move, but it's just like the problem is it's not dense enough. The handle's on the outside of the train. Wait, so how do you... Are you allowed to reach out the window in the game? Let's try the DMU. Give it a go. do the intro. You open the window, then open the door. Right, so it does simulate that then. Fair enough. Is there any further way I can contribute to this awesome nut house? Weasel. Buy donuts for everyone.
Welcome to this Class 101 diesel mechanical multiple unit in British Rail blue and grey livery. This brief introduction will cover startup, stopping and passenger boarding. A lot of time will be spent in the cab, so climb aboard to get started.
He almost sounds bored.
When ready, the main switch is used to activate the control desk.
There's the key.
Marker lights are used to inform others around that this train is active.
Set the dash lights on. Oh, the destination lights, sorry. Wait, there's no instrumentation light. Or cabin light. You can't even open the window. I hate this train. What if the guy that is touring the VR180 thing with you is the same? What do you mean, Connor?
This DMU has 4 engines across the whole unit, all of which need to be started.
Left-hand engines, power and axle, right-hand engines.
The rear of the train must be set up manually for each journey. Head over there now.
You serious?
Red marker lights are used to signify that this is the rear of the operational.
Okay.
This unit is now ready to go. Head back to the lead cab.
This unit is now ready to go. Head back to cab. So that window opens. Ah, the window does open.
Give a quick glance at the platform to ensure all is safe.
It's safe. Has anyone been looking at the Blair Witch game? Didn't even know it was a thing.
Boarding is now complete. Use the reverser to set the direction of travel.
Forward, please.
This train features a gear system similar to cars on the road. To attain higher speeds, the active gear must be increased at the appropriate time. When accelerating and the RPM dial reads in the yellow zone, it is appropriate to change up a gear.
There you go, there's our zones. So what gear are we in?
The brakes on this train act like a water tap. The higher the setting, the faster the train will stop. Open the valve to select the desired pressure, then close it again to maintain that pressure.
At some point, Jet, yeah. Come on. Why will you, like, turn all the way off? There we go.
Increase the throttle to start moving. Do not apply too much power too quickly. It's important to provide a smooth ride for passengers.
Is there a hotkey to change the gear?
Up ahead, the maximum permitted speed will increase. As it does, it will be appropriate to increase to the next gear, and the train will accelerate further.
Yeah, doors are closed. What's the key to change gear? I don't want to have to reach down and move that. Control A, Control D for gear changes. Thank you.
The process of changing gear has several steps. Reduce the engine RPM by setting the throttle to idle. Engage the new gear, then return to the desired throttle application. Let's try. Observe that the train now has the ability to accelerate to a high speed. When the RPM dial reads in the yellow zone, repeat the gear change process to continue accelerating.
Why has that not worked? 3. There we go. Must have been engaged.
To cruise at a constant speed, the highest gear should be engaged. This reduces the speed the engine operates at and is fuel efficient.
Makes sense.
Let's stop at the next station. The key aspect is to make a gentle, controlled approach.
When's the next station, bro?
Stopping a train in the right place is the greatest skill of a train driver. It may take a few attempts to get it right. Depending on the speed of the train, begin braking between 1.5 and 1 mile from the station.
I don't know where the station is.
Brake control on this train opens a vacuum, releasing pressure holding the brakes off the wheels. To maintain a specific pressure, close this valve by setting the handle to the lapped position. Use the control now to set the brake pressure dial to the indicated value.
You what, mate? You could have told me this a lot earlier. Set the gear select to neutral. And the driver's brake valve to 15%. Like, you're coming up to the platform, he's going, right, so the way this operates is you've got to do this with the valve, you've got to do that, you've got to do that, and you're like, whew, there goes the station. You think I missed the station? Yeah.
Welcome to this Class 101
can we
diesel
not, like...
mechanical multiple unit in British Rail blue and grey livery. This brief introduction will cover startup, stopping and passenger boarding.
Why can't you just carry on
in the cab, so climb
from
aboard
like
to get
30
started.
seconds ago or something? You know, just be really useful. Rather than have to do all this faff again.
Marker lights are used. This DMU has 4 engines across the whole unit. The rear of the train must be set up manually for each journey. Head over there now.
You can exit and select a scenario service mode. Well,
Red marker lights are used to
I kind of want to explain the braking system again.
This unit is now ready to go. Head back to
It's
the
now
lead
ready
cab.
to go. Aye, let's go, lad. So open window first. There we go.
Give a quick glance at the platform to ensure all is safe. Then unlock the doors.
What happened? It started explaining the braking system and then we smashed past the station. Set the gear selector to... I was
Boarding is
reading
now
that.
Complete. Set the doors to locked.
God, this game just doesn't help.
This train features a gear system similar to cars on the road. To attain higher speeds, the brakes on this train act like a water tap. The higher the setting, the faster the train will stop. Open the valve to select the desired pressure, then close it again to maintain that pressure.
I'm not sure how his analogy helps. The brake on this train acts like a water tap. The higher the setting, the faster this train will stop. My water tap, when I turn it up, doesn't help me to stop a train. So how does this analogy work? Leave the brake always in lap, and when you don't need it, as the brake acts like a water tap, the more service, the more faster it brakes, but will increase if not return to lap, same as with release. Let me check the settings on this. So you've got lap, you've got release, all the way up to released, and then he won't let me move it back down now. He's locked it. John Fezzer, how's your leg?
Increase the throttle to start moving. Do not apply too much power too quickly. It's important to provide a smooth ride for passengers.
Oh, look, they've locked out the save as well, so you can't even save it and come back.
Up ahead, the maximum permitted speed will increase. As it does, it will be appropriate to increase to the next gear, and the train will accelerate further.
Yeah, except you won't let me change gear. You've locked me out of gear changes, bro. Literally can't click on anything. It's Monday, J-Bridge.
The process of changing gear has several steps. Reduce the engine RPM by setting the throttle to idle. Engage the new gear, then return to the desired throttle application. Let's try.
Let's try, I just did it. Clearly not paying attention. Set the gear selectors too. Dude, I'm already in third gear, come on. Don't make me go 2.
To cruise at a constant speed, the highest gear should be engaged.
Set it to 4.
Let's stop at the next station. The key aspect is to make a gentle, controlled approach.
Right, so put it in lap.
Stopping a train in the right place is the greatest skill of the train driver. It may take a few attempts to get it right. Depending on the speed of the train, begin braking between 1.5 and 1 mile from the station.
So we're in lap, now what? Is that causing any braking? That's not slowing us down. You're releasing it. Well, how are we supposed to apply it then? Oh, there's apply. It's on the other side. Ah. Right, okay. I didn't realize lap was in the middle of all of this. Oh, okay, and then we have to release it. Right.
Brake control on this train opens a vacuum, releasing pressure holding the brakes off the wheels. To maintain a specific pressure, close this valve by setting the handle to the lapped position. Use the control now to set the brake pressure dial to the indicated value.
What indicated value? 15%. Too early for that, mate. Yeah, I didn't realize there was a lap in the middle, and then there's release all one side, and then apply all on the other. Gamer J, walk back.
Aim to be doing no more than 25 miles per hour when the train reaches the platform. Then come to a stop at anywhere alongside.
Glovage.
Well done. Practice.
Yeah, I'm using the keyboard. Milan, thank you for 90 months. Thank you for the great content, gamer. I can't believe it's 6 months. Silver Acorn, Gamer J. That's probably the end of that tutorial, I guess. The whole gear change thing, I've done that before in different DMUs. It is quite fun, but it can get a bit. Once you get used to it, it's interesting. But yeah, the lapping braking system's slightly different to most of the lap braking systems.
Good work. That is the basics covered. A manual can also be obtained that provides more detail about the full functionality
I
of the
love the way it says that. It says a manual can be obtained. It doesn't tell you where to get it from. It just goes, yeah, you can get a manual. Great. How about you bundle it with the game? Let's have a look. Journeys. So if we go to that now. So the next one, the first one is down and out. Complete a passenger run from Manchester to Victoria before taking the train out of service and heading to the Newton Heath depot. Right, we'll do that, but I'm going to go quickly for a bio break. Dragon Hero, thank you for 33 months, sir. Be right back. Yeah, I'm back. Wow, some jet fighter just flew over the house about 2,000 feet. Like, really low. The route manuals can be found here. How do I find the route manuals for Train Sim World 2020? Pennine, click here for manual. Thanks. Driver's manual. Just bundle this with the game, it's ridiculous. So that class 47 there, that's the one that I'll be driving. So
is it?
Yeah, so I can actually practice driving that in the sim. So by the time I get there, I won't need any instruction. I'll be like, I got this. And they'll look at me and be like, yeah,
Remember,
sure.
nobody likes a smarty pants.
And I'll be like, hey, let me just release the parking brake.
You have to at least look.
PS4, no idea, Joe Bakeroy. You bring a non-stop service to Victoria departing from the Bay platform. This is like the Manchester to Leeds line, and it looks absolutely fantastic. So good. How do we get over there? Well, this guy's gonna block me from... Scumbag. Huh? What? I am, yeah. Because I can't work out how else to get there. You get £1,000 fine if you do that. Nah, it's a sim. Look right, look left, look right again. Ah, there's a train coming. We got this. Where's the ledge? Okay. Cool, huh? You're impressed, aren't you?
Better not do that on the day.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. I was walking on the line the other day. Had my high vis on. Right. Yeah. Turn the key. Put that into forward. Let's unlock the doors. I should let Mrs. Squirrel drive. Yeah, right. The fact this has got gears, that we're done.
That was so rude. Yeah.
You have to change gears in this.
Yeah.
You can't remember how to change gears.
Change gears now.
Hey?
Still change gears now.
Yeah, it's not told me to do lights yet, you know? Let me out, bro. I never understood why the sim starts you. It starts you off with like the engine running, but it doesn't set the lights correctly at all. What's the point? At least it released the parking brake. that release? Yeah. Open that. Okay, I think we're good to go here. Not moving. I think we're going the wrong way. Who put that in reverse? Okay, let's get going. Oh my god, you have to wait so long between gear changes. Oops, speed limit. I'm paying attention to the gears now and not the actual speed limit of the... One sec. It's about to go to 85 anyway, so it's fine. There we go. We'll get there in a minute. Pretty realistic looking though, isn't it? Well, just about getting to fourth gear, I think. Yeah, it's a local service. Wait, why are the lights not inside the passengers things?
Welcome back.
What's the lighting for the... Oh my god. How do we put lights on back there? We're coming in hot. Hold on to your coffees. Come on, we got this, we got this. We got this. There we go. You might have to walk a bit. Whew. Hey? They're getting on now. But I wouldn't blame him for not getting on because there's no light. There's no lighting back there. On the right side of the cab of the desk. Hang on. See, it never taught you in the tutorial how to do this. Train lights. Brake light, train light. Train lights on. There you go. Why doesn't it teach you that? It's crazy. Right, down to first gear. Get a bit of power going. Release the brakes. Yeah, I could read the manual, Bob, or I could stream and figure it out as I go along. But it still doesn't explain why the tutorial didn't teach you that. fixed. The wipers are awful. Yeah. Either that or we're too small. Alan Bowen, thank you for gifting a sub to Connor. Welcome back, Connor. Thank you, Alan. They are very limited tutorials, I agree. It's alright, we're getting used to it now. I wish I could crank this seat up though. I feel a little bit low down here. I feel like a 10-year-old. Typically up north and just raining all the time, you know, as it does.
Better than a nice one.
I don't know, Rob. I don't know if advanced tutorial would be considered switching the lights on for the passengers. Like, they had us run into the back of the train to put marker lights on. They had us putting front lights on, but they don't tell you how to put the actual cab lights on. Going downhill, so I need to get a little bit of breakage going on. So, if you just want like a little bit of braking, like just hold a few percent, if you put it on say 5%, do you go back into lap and just, or do you hold it on 5%? Ninja Cat, thank you for 18, welcome back. Set to 5 and back onto lap. And when you want to release, can you just go to like 5% release, or do you have to go all the way to released to get rid of it? That was the horn, yes. Right, so it's just how quickly. Gotcha. So, for example, if I put 3% on that, and then go to lap, was it show me 3%? Oopsie. Gotta get under 45. I don't like the tap analogy. I think it's rubbish. No, we're gonna try and get a bit better braking action this time. I mean, you get a bit of G-force going, but hey, it's pretty much where it should have been. So it's getting there, slowly. It's getting there. I only overshot it a tiny amount, not much. You imagine it's a tap for a pressure chamber. Yeah, I can't imagine you've got a valve and it's letting air out one side and air in the other side, depending on which way you turn it. If you leave it in the middle, it just seals the valves. So you either open the release valve or you open the pressure valve. That's literally it. I started rewatching the My Summer Car YouTube series. Why me? Oh, short stop. 0.7 miles. Cruise to victory. Control A and Control D, Ben. Changes gear. Okay, getting used to the braking a little bit more. We're getting under that 20 limit. Getting there. Greets from Canada. Hey, Bookshop. Bookshop Gaming. Do you play Hunt of the Call of the Wild by any chance? Okay, that's run away with me very quickly. I thought 20 miles per hour. Oh my god. Oh, that's a red signal. That's a failed scenario. No, it burns, it burns, it burns. 1 minute I'm doing 20 miles an hour and I'm like, yeah, I got this. The next minute, it's like, there's a red signal. Wow. Wow. Years of practice. Rubbish. Thompson boy. Welcome back. Load last checkpoint.
Welcome back.
Let's see if it'll let me just finish that off, though. I don't know when it's checkpointing. Was this the last stop it checkpointed at? That's alright. That'll do. I don't play games on the smartphone, hooch. PC gamer, bro. Well, checkpoints in every station is not bad on a frequent stopper service, but if you're on a longer service where it's like 13 miles between stations, that can still be quite painful.
Happy anniversary, Nathan.
Bandida, 29 months. Thank you, sir. Did I get what, Everest? Okay, slowing us down. 24, 23, 22, 20, there we go. Release that. This time, try not to mess it up. That bend comes up pretty fast. Okay, that'll do. I'm happy with that. That'll do. That's a nice cup of tea. Captain Flint. Free sub to anyone that guesses my correct age, Wobbly Weasel. $20. Actually, no, you're 29. 29. How dare they bring the speed limit back down to 20? You will all be shocked. Just don't turn around and say you're 14 or something. This is a heck of a declination of going down. Trying to find the right setting that just lets us coast down here. One person got it right, but they're already subbed. That was me. It was me. You know I got it right. Alright, 52 then. What are we guessing? Wobbly Weasel's age? If you guess it right, he'll give you a sub, apparently. Come on. Take a long time to collapse the speed. Some of you are cheeky. Well, not really. They don't know anything about you. You can only be cheeky if you know something about the person and then guess their age. If we don't know anything about you, it's just a shot in the dark guess. It's not cheeky. J-Bridge, no problem, bro, no problem. This train's a bit trickier to sort of manage the speed properly. Still only one person got it right. Ooh, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad a stop in the end. Bit rubbish coming in. It's like rubbish approach, great touchdown. Now it is quite tricky to manage that thing. You reckon 40s? I reckon 30s. I reckon it's 30. 30 or 31. Around that mark. Wow, Jaws is just literally just going through every number now until he gets it. Wobbly, I can't believe that somebody's not guessed it now. Considering we've just gone from 20 to like 42. That covers it, surely. Still one person right. Okay, 11. You're 11 and you shouldn't be on Twitch. Someone said 5. Oh god. Oh, I've got to... Hang on a minute. We're not done here. I have to shut this thing down now. Master key off. Sure, we need to put this on red. The Zapman. Looks like you might have guessed it, Zapman. Welcome to the house, sir. Wait, there's still people on this thing and we're going to take it out of service? This ain't moving very quickly at all. Master key. It didn't tell you to do the master key. So what was the correct age then, Weasel? Jarsblood just cheated, he said one guess only. Lol.
Welcome back, Mata.
Welcome back, Jesus4692. Oh, all these people in the car, and it's just we're going to the depot. They're not going to be happy bunnies. Well, I said 5. If we're talking about mental age, though, definitely not double digits. Yeah, we let people off, but they didn't all get off. Maybe they're on like a passenger experience day to the depot. Speed limit 40, slams back down to 20. Yeah, maybe they work at the depot, who knows? Feel the difference with this and previous versions. When you say feel the difference, what do you mean by that? Yeah, so do I, wobbly. Dang it. You have to leave a gap when you throttle down and then change gear. You have to wait for it to engage. Bought an Xbox One, doesn't run very well, very choppy. What about PlayStation? Is it any different there? Whiteland's going to be at work, Santosh. I thought it was. I thought somebody said it was on PS4. Right, speed's under control. You love the new chapters feature on Twitch videos. I haven't watched in a while, but I have some Mice and McCall content to catch up on. On Twitch videos? Ooh, Snugs is in chat. Forza Horizon, nope. In Switch games, it makes a new chapter and you can select start the video. Oh, that stuff, yeah. Like the like carry on where you left off. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that. Because like I've watched a VOD back and then left it and come back and later it's in the continue box. I don't play Overwatch now. Oh, I've not seen that hooch, no. This squirrel respects me and thinking I'm mature. What? I said that your mental age wasn't even in double digits. Are you sure about that? It's a long way to the depot at this speed as well. Oh my god. The crawler lane. VR games. Depends what you're looking for, really. Job Simulator's fun. Arizona Sunshine's terrifying. It just depends what you're after. So much respect. Yep, someone did get a free sub. The Zapman got a free sub. I love the like the terrain accuracy is so good. You've got these like puddles and stuff, like there's little damp patches here, and over here you've got these damp patches like that on the side. It's really nice. You can't pause and go and get crisps. That's true, you can't pause a live stream, but you can just think to yourself, when's the best time to go? What's happened with Job Sim? What do you mean? You can pause Twitch for pause, but you find yourself, when you come back, you kind of find yourself like massively behind on chat, or it just jumps forward, in which case you may as well just walk out the room and come back. Vanilla Donut, 2 years. Thank you, sir. No, I need to carry on with the next one. I've been super busy 8.4 with this VR 180 stuff. Unfortunately, it's kind of affecting my ability to make videos at the moment. Just so much going on. Like next week, I'm going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, going to be up in Scotland filming, which is going to affect my ability to make videos again. Oh, I don't know, Navarine. They made such a mess of Transocean 2 that I don't really care if they make a third one. Oh, Snugs. No, Vacation Simulator I won't be touching until I finish Job Simulator.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Glovage, absolute glovage on that one. They fixed Transocean 2 later. No, they didn't. Transocean 1's a better game. They messed up with Transocean 2. They were like, hey, what can we do to this game rather than just... Wait, what? Climb down the train and take a break? Okay. Okay. See you later, peeps. I'm out of here. Why are we just still on the train? This is nuts. Just leave them to it. 6,600. That doesn't sound very good. But, hang on a sec. I need to go back to... It bugs me, they have to go via main menu just to go and look at the journeys again. Then you have to go back to this, then you have to go back to that, then you have to click on this, and then you can find out what you've done like that. Yeah, bronze. Got a bronze for that. Rubbish! Let's go back to this. So, should we try the Peninsula Corridor or the main Spessart Barn? I take it Long Island's not been updated with the action points yet. Used to have a Class 47 British Royal Blue Hornby model. Nice. Two for corridor, 4 for main. Three for corridor, 5 for main. 4 for corridor, 5 for main. 4 for corridor, 6 for main, 7 for main. Eight for main, 9 for main, 10 for main. Yeah, okay. Main it is.